start with the full guard, right? Then we have some different controls. We start with this control here. I control the elbow, behind the elbow, right hand, behind the elbow, okay? And the other hand I can control this wrist, this one, okay? But from the first thing I need to do is move my hips to para chegar na posição que eu quero.
To reach the position
okay,
you're looking for.
To reach the position, right? And then I want to come to this position here, right? And then I control here. Now, to pass my knee under his arm, I need to pull his shoulder, I move my hips a little bit, and then I move my knee inside. Now, I work with my both feet on his hips, and it's very important, my knees, like, squeezing his shoulder, right? Here, then I'm controlling here, right? Now, we do like a sequence, okay? 3 submissions, like, se eu não conseguir uma, eu vou para outra.
If you cannot get one,
you okay, that's it. Now, from here, I'm squeezing my knees, okay? I control his elbow behind, no, to the side, behind his shoulder, his elbow, no, his shoulder, okay? And then now to go to the first position, I control with my both hands, and then I move my upper body one side and my legs other side. Okay? It's not by my arm, right? It's my upper body and then my knees the other side. Okay? But from here, sometimes from here, the guy try to escape for sure, and then he try to pose and take out his shoulder. But when he take out his shoulder, he give me his elbow, right? And I'm still in the same position. Then I do a bridge. Okay? From here, sometimes eu faço toda a pressão e não bate. Ele é muito flexível.
All his bridge, all his pressure, but the guy is flexible. He cannot submit to him.
And then I move to the side, and then I get more leverage to pull his arm. Okay? Now, one more time. I control his elbow, so the wrist, this one, okay? Now, when I open my guard, I'm stepping the ground, and then I push the shoulder, put my knee inside, control again the wrist, and then I lift my hips and squeeze my knees on his shoulder. This one behind the shoulder, right? Now, both hands, I move my upper body and my leg opposite sides. Okay? If eu vou ali no posto, I go straight to him. Or I move his arm to the side and then I get more leverage, put more pressure. Because from here, sometimes ele perde a pressão.
Does not have any more pressure anymore.
And then I need to move his arm, his elbow from my belly, go to like my leg, and then more. Okay, guys? Try. Let's go. And now, from the last position. Okay. When I start the position, I'm stepping, step of the hip. But okay, first step here, 2. And then I move. When I pass my knee, I like to put my knee this way. Okay? You know? This way. Now I explain about this. Because when I go to the third position, okay, sometimes it doesn't work, and then I go straight to omoplata. I twist his arm, okay, and then I pass my leg over. If my knee is the other side, sometimes he put his head, he put some pressure with his head, and then it's hard for me pass. Okay, I'm very flexible, okay, but some people not so really flexible, and then have problems to that I move, right? Then from his bed, from here, I block his head, and then I start to go to the omoplata. Okay? One more time. His elbow in, okay? It's better, right? I can step here first, or I move here, but my knee on this side, okay? And squeeze my knee, and then step. 1, 2. When I try this position here, sometimes he turns his eye. Okay, no problem, he's still here, and then that's my leg. Okay? Eu falo mal primeiro, the big problem, biggest problem is when the guy hold my leg. And then it's so hard to go to the omoplata, right? But from this position, I'm turned, but I can pass I can pass, but sometimes he trap my leg and then I have problems, right? Therefore here, I stop, hold my leg, I stop here, and then I put my hands on the ground, and then I move my hips, and twist. It's like the position você mostrou mais cedo.
A little
But
bit,
I'm going straight to the mount position.
yeah, a little bit similar to the motion I showed earlier.
But he can block by my sweep if he let go my leg, right? From here, hold my leg. Okay, I'm straight to my side. Now, you see now, if he let go my leg to block, okay, my leg now is free. Then I'm going again to the omoplata. Okay? Que a minha ideia é tirar essa perna que está presa. Se ele soltar para defender a raspagem, eu tiro a perna. Senão eu vou para a raspagem.
His first idea, his first goal is release his leg and go to the omoplata. Okay, he wanna go for the submission. If the guy keep his leg tight, keep pulling to his chest, and he cannot free his leg, then he pass to the mount. You know, he put the pressure and go to the mount position.
Just move. Okay? Same control. You step here. Okay? Move my hips. Push my knee. It's not the side. The other side. Okay? And then move. Okay. From here, or he turn, or I'm twisting his arm. Okay? And then I try to go to the omoplata. Right? But sometimes he block. Like here, okay, and then we go straight to the omoplata. I'm still squeezing my knees, okay, I go to my side, and then I sit up, okay. Now I just turn, and then go to the mount position. Okay, guys? Okay. Let's go? Algumas pessoas até perguntaram sobre esse cotovelo aberto mesmo, até foi uma duvidazinha lá, não foi isso?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, from the first position, como é que é de novo que eu disse?
I said.
Okay?
I said.
Put the elbow like inside, right? But sometimes the guy open his elbow. It's hard for me to move his elbow in, right? And then now I do the opposite way. I don't put in, I put outside. But at the same time, I push his hand like inside. Para dentro.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Now from here, I move my hips and then I trap here. I prefer to do this grip here. I prefer switch from here to this position here. And then I trap here. Okay? I put my foot on his hips, okay, to control him better. Now, from here, I go to the biceps lock. And then I cross a triangle and then I trap here. Okay, same time I pull his arm and then I squeeze him. Okay? One more time. He open a little bit his elbow to block my hips, whatever. Right? And then, same time, I move my hips and then I pull his elbow para fora.
Outside.
Outside, okay, you control his wrist. From the beginning, I start to control like this, but I prefer switch. okay? After when I finish my control, okay? From here I step with the hips, okay? And then I pass my arm and switch the grip here, okay? Now I still move my foot on his hips to controlling better, right? And then I pass my leg over and cross the triangle. From here, I'm just let go here and go to my hand like this, okay? Cross the triangle. Okay.
And you pull your hand up, right?
É isso aí.
Pull your hand
Isso.
over his elbow.
Exatamente. E eu pressiono aqui como se fosse fechar um triângulo mesmo e travo aqui. Mas a mão dele tem que ficar aqui, ó.
Pressure as if it was a triangle and
Tem que
bring
ficar
it.
preso, porque às vezes a mão escapa, não pode.
The hand has to be trapped.
Tem que ficar aqui, ó. Try to, pede pra ele tirar a mão dele.
Tries to take it out, he can.
Não dá. Eu vou pegar. Pode ser?
So you swap from the figure 4 control to then the overhand monkey grip, yes?
Isso. Sabe? Nesse controle aqui eu faço aqui.
Yeah, you swap from figure 4
Yes.
then over to the... Yeah.
É trocar, ele falou que eu troco essa pegada pra essa. Isso aí. That's it. Okay.
Just complementing what De La Riva was explaining to me, you know, so he asked me to explain to all of you. So, once you get in here and you have your grip, okay, what is very common, we pass this leg too deep, and then you see how my knee is above his triceps, okay? So when I lock, I have less leverage, and then that's, you know, will be hard to tap him. So, my leg should not go that deep, should go a little bit more shallow, and then I have more pressure, okay? Then I asked him if it was okay to pass this leg, because then you see how my knee is more outside now, and then he said that's fine. Okay, even if we start, once I get here, we start fully, if I get my leg free, I could just pass in here, and come to the other side. But at the end of the day, the important detail is make sure it's not your knee above his tricep, because you're going to give him a little bit more space, and that will be the difference between submitting him and letting him escape. So try to pass your leg either here, okay, or you come on this side here as well. Okay?
From here, right? From the last position, I control here, right? And then I switch this hand, and then I control here. This one. Como é que fala a palma da mão? Palma pra cima e pra baixo?
Palm.
Palm up, e the other one, palm down. Okay? Now from next position, we switch this hand too. Okay? I put palm up, and then you feel more pressure, right? Because the last one, I just let go here and control here, right? To finish the bicep lock. Now this one I switch here. Okay, então from here is more tight. Okay. Now I mean stop here. Now I'm switch this grip. And then more space. Now I take out my leg and then I pass my head under him. If he's try to resist, he tap here. Usually people roll over his shoulder. And then I go to the top. Now it's very important I control his shoulder with my head. Okay? Usually I switch and then I still press his arm under his back. Never you nunca pode fazer com essa mão aqui.
Should never do with the hands over there on
In
the
this
back.
position, you need move to this side. Okay? Because he block here. If I try, his hand block. And then I bring here, but with my head, go to the shoulder. Now I finish. Okay? One more time. Sometimes, guys, it's very hard to switch. Okay? It's not easy, but it's better because you increase the pressure. Tá certo? Tá? Okay. Now, from here, right? Now I'm switch. It's not easy. Okay? sometimes I'm still this foot here and take it off. Sometimes the guy tries to hold my neck, and then it's better. Now, when you sweep, when you roll over, no, this way is bad for you. Okay? Okay. Now, his hand under. Okay? Just keep, you need to walk like this. For sure, sometimes they try to follow you, and then you need to go fast, and then keep pressure his arm. Okay? Fica. And then, okay, go, now switch, put the head, close his chest, okay? Put pressure down for him, don't lift, okay? Pressure? Então, a dificuldade que a gente está vendo que realmente está aqui, às vezes não tem espaço para fazer isso, né?
Sometimes you don't have enough space to rotate the hand.
Então a gente viu duas coisas, né? Que o Felipe até falou que ele sentou aqui, realmente fica mais fácil para encaixar.
Two options. One thing, you can sit up. As Felipe mentioned, you can sit up, swing your hand inside. It will be easier to lock, and then is everything the same? When you sit up, when you rotate your hand to control the wrist, now it's easier.
Ou então dá aquela afastadinha pro quadril.
You could escape your hip.
Dá mais espaço aqui para você
and
trabalhar.
leave a little bit more space. You also push his hip with your foot. Você empurrou ele com seu pé aqui. You could push his hip away with your legs and then move your hip a little bit backward, and also this also gives you a little bit more space and should be enough for rotating your hand.
Não é errado fazer assim, mas tem menos pressão. Isso aqui pode ser.
It's not a mistake. It's not wrong to do like that, but you lose pressure. You know?
Não está tão justo quanto aqui.
It's much tighter. You know?
E é importante, eles estão andando, tem que andar mesmo, tem que ir daqui, tem que vir andando
You
mesmo.
really have to become parallel to your opponent. You know, if you are in an angle, then you lose pressure. Okay, you have to be. It's almost like when you do the loop choke. There's the same motion when you do the loop choke on board like that. So you have to become parallel to have pressure. If you're not parallel,
Let's try to do it this way now. What do you think, guys? One more time? Right. Position is very common. É certo? É muito comum. Ok. E quando ele vê que eu tô aqui achando ele segurar. Yeah.
When he notices, he makes himself smaller like that.
From the beginning, I try to, whatever the grip, this, like this, whatever, just trap it out. And then he trap his hand, and then for him, it's hard to pull his arm off. Okay? Right. From here, now, I still get some space to put on half guard. Okay? Now pay attention. Now I just move my hips to the other side. Okay? And sweep. Right? I like to trap this half guard like this. I stamp my foot to the ground. And then I put my knee up. I block his hip. Try to put your hip on hard. And then I move my hip to the other side. Okay? It's like, é igual você falou, o tempo todo é quadril. Não é que muita gente quer raspar assim no braço. Não é. Então prendeu ali, é quadril.
the whole motion
Igual que você falou na minha guarda. Quadril
is based in your hip escape, and you keep your knee working as well, not on the arm.
Não, ó. Half guard, ok. Knee up. Now I move my hips.
Follow me up, escape his hip.
And then I go to the top. Now it's hard to finish because you trap here. I can put his hand like this. And then just go to the side control. Okay? Once again. And then whatever the grip, if you switch, you keep here. Okay, does a bit. Out, half guard. Okay, I'm step, and then I move my hips. And just put a little pressure in his arm to derrubar ele.
Just press strong enough to put him off balance and make him fall to the floor.
Sometimes
And
they get you at the half
of
guard,
the half
and then
you might end on the half guard, not on the side control, but that's part of the game.
okay? Pressure. Então,